Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger point to the sky, and there has never been a more relevant episode to do that. Because yes, the title is correct. Yes, the thumbnail is correct. No, I am not dreaming. I can pinch myself. I actually did go ahead and pack Messi in today's episode. And I literally just... I can't believe it. If you would enjoy this episode, hit me with a thumbs up. This is a massive episode of the series, so 3,500 likes would be amazing. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new and click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. So we'll kind of get straight on into it, shall we? I was literally just recording marquee matchups, so it was just, not live commentary or anything. I was just recording my UEFA marquee matchups, obviously not hoping or expecting anything such as massive as what we are about to pack to come out. Now it started as normal, like what I would say is that the UEFA marquee matchups this week seemed to be turned up a notch. They were top tier in my opinion for the actual rewards that you get given. Yeah, they cost a little bit more than a normal marquee matchups, but I would always prefer this, where it costs you a little bit more. You need more of the players from those clubs, but it offers out slightly better packs rather than those weeks where you get marquee matchups and it's all a little bit meh. And the best pack it offers is a small non-rare bronze and silver contracts pack, or I'm exaggerating, but yeah, like I would much prefer it to be a little bit like this. And also, a lot of you guys would have a lot of the players required in your clubs. If you have just like a normal club, a bit like mine, like I don't have particularly loads of players, but I had to go out and buy one Spurs player, and that was literally it. The rest of the stuff I already had in the club, which is nice. And of course, if you have more than what you need to complete this SBC, then because people want these packs during Team of the Group stage when there's a chance that they could pack something good, I would assume that some of the players are up in price, so you could make a little bit of profit if you have some tradable spares. And I'm sure the people out there on the market that are looking to buy them would appreciate you listing up your players as well. So yeah, it's like a win-win for everyone in my opinion, and it's only a loss if you don't have any of the players and you want to complete this and then you pack nothing afterwards, I guess. So there is a chance of loss. But yeah, I then completed the Worldy SBC because that offered out a premium gold players pack, and I was like, yeah, I've got a lot of supply of the blue cards in my club, so I don't mind submitting a couple of them for the greater cause of maybe packing something decent. You'll see that a couple of things from my draft rewards had sold. Obviously we didn't get very good draft rewards. We won the draft and got 283s or something like that, so it was unfortunate, but obviously that's going to be made up today. The first pack, probably the worst pack out of the lot, we end up getting ourselves an 82 rated French centre-back in form, Da Silva. So at that point it's kind of like, well, that's 10 or 12k, isn't it? So we've already sort of done quite well off of marquee matchups. So I could just hope that we get something else, so we'll go kind of in order here. I think premium gold players pack next, and we are going to get a border a walkout again, and it turns out that we're actually going to get a regular walkout, and this time it's going to be Croatian centre mid, and you always hope for Real Madrid. But you see Barcelona and you're still pretty happy because, hey, you've packed like a 15 to 20k player in Ivan Rakitic, which is obviously, again, like the inform plus that means that this marquee matchups is done for me. It's profit from here on out. So we are buzzing about that. So, I mean, this pack could have been from the worldy part, I don't know, but there was 2 premium gold players packs, so take your pick. The next one, though, we don't get anything from it. Nothing at all, and I'm like, what the hell, man? Give me a good pack. We get João Mario, which, I mean, there's like 10 players here which aren't duplicates, and then just a couple of dupes. So it's more players to add to the club for the marquee matchups we'll get later this week. Hopefully other SBCs that we get this week. Obviously Footmas coming as well. We get nothing in the next pack as well, but it is blue. The wrong shade of blue, though. And of course, not being a walkout or anything means that we're just going to get ourselves a lower rated card. It ends up being Rugani from Piemonte Calcio, a little bit of Harry Maguire in the pack as well. So then we go for the Prime Gold Players Pack. Can we get something good from this one? Well, we can. We can get a blue walkout, and it was the wrong blue. it was the wrong shade of blue, which means it's James Rodriguez, and it's a UCL rare as opposed to a team of the group stage. So I got trolled, damn it. Which, yeah, I mean, I kind of knew it straight away. It's a darker blue, isn't it, rather than the slightly more teal blue that you get from a team of the group stage. But I'll take an 85 rated James Rodriguez. That's fine. But rare Electrum Players packs, I think, can forever go into the Hall of Fame for me. Because just look, I'm not even joking. At this point, I'm like, hey, Martinez. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Genuinely, I was in absolute shock. Because, like, I know that we packed Hazard early in the series, and we've had a couple of alright packs as well throughout the series. Like, we've genuinely had alright pack luck. Pretty good. Probably above average. But this, a tradable 96 rated team of the group stage Messi. I was just mind blown and buzzing at the same time. I actually can't believe it. We've got a first owner 96 Messi in the club, boys. We've packed him. We've done it. That is the best Road to Glory pack I have ever got, ever. And it might be the most expensive player I've ever had in a pack as well. I packed 99 Messi on my pay-to-win account last year at Team of the Season. And that, I don't think, sold for the same amount of as what this goes for. Like, that's just... Yeah, so huge win for the RTG today. I don't know what to say, really. We've packed ourselves a 96 Messi. So basically, this obviously kind of obliterates the need to get the Player of the Month Messi, which comes out later tonight. But what this can mean is that Player of the Month Messi was someone which, in my wildest dreams, I don't think I could even afford. And now, we could probably sell this one and do the Player of the Month SBC and then be left with some sort of profit. Which is nuts to me. And we basically get a free Player of the Month Messi and profit. Mental. So I don't really know what to do right now. I'm going to basically wait until the requirements are out for the Player of the Month. See what it's going to cost. See what happens to the price of the one that I own. And from there, we'll be able to make a judgment call as to whether or not we keep the first owner one here, so that we know that we've got a couple of million coins worth of, like, if we were to liquidate the club, we could make a couple of million coins off of that Messi. However, if we were to do the Player of the Month and sell this one, we would never be able to sell that Player of the Month. So maybe we don't do the Player of the Month, maybe we keep this one. I don't know. I'm just literally confused at the moment, and I'm a little bit in shock still about packing the Argentine GOAT. But I thought, you know what, we'll move the team around. So I bought Semedo back. I managed to get a really good price on him. He was selling for like 15.5k with a Shadow Chem style, and I just picked one up on bid for like 11.5. So we got a good deal on him. His regular card is like 8,500, but obviously with a Shadow, which sells for about 9k, it's a good deal, really good deal. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And of course we could just take Mahrez out, take João Cancelo out, and just slot these two in, and the squad works the same way. So obviously we've moved Messi to central cam. He scores on his debut, of course. My opponent quits here at 1-1. I'm not really sure why. But he moves on. Actually, let me see the gamer tag for this guy. Where is it? Oh yeah, I checked my messages later on. I saw in my message requests that this guy said, can I win? I need to do something for Guardiola. I didn't see it until afterwards. And considering we were both trying in the match, you know, I'm not just going to gift someone a win for no apparent reason. I wanted to test out my Messi and see how good he is. So we go into another match. This guy's got a 91 Pele and Politano as well. Two players which I envy. You know, we could get that Politano. He's not exactly going to get in over my current right-wing option though, is he? But definitely jealous of the Pele. That is someone that I think Pele on this game probably fits the meta better than anyone. Like, maybe like a team of the year Mbappe or someone would be greater, or a team of the year Messi, of course. But like 5-star skills on Pele, which is I find so useful with Neymar, and then like, yeah, just all the dribbling and the shooting ability and the pace and stuff. I bet Pele is absolutely amazing. He would be apart from Zidane, who just like is my favourite player ever, I would love to pack that Pele on this game at some point. But I guess we're not really in for any pack luck going forwards because we have just packed ourselves a 2 million coin player. So yeah, I mean, obviously he's fantastic. He's scoring goals left, right and centre. And I've got the T-Rex celebration as well now, which was the thing I was looking forward to the most out of the season pass this month, just because I think it looks cool. Yeah, I'll try not to use and abuse that one too much because it's actually quite a long celebration. It will be reserved for when I feel it necessary, although I basically do it in every single goal I score in this episode. But that was because it was new, all right? You know, leave me alone. But yeah, so obviously Messi is killing it right now. What I did was I basically put him into central cam because I feel like that's where he's best positioned. But I also swapped him and Neymar at halftime, so Messi went striker and Neymar went cam to see if maybe we were getting anything out of that. And we score a rainbow flick, lovely little goal from Zola there, which brings me to my next point of I don't know if we need Zola anymore. He was great for us at central cam, but he's a very expensive player to have out wide. So obviously, I've been saying in the recent episodes that I don't think Zola's going anywhere, but in my wildest dreams, I didn't ever think I'd actually pack a better player than him in the 96 Messi to go in my cam spot. So I think if the price... I'll obviously watch the price of Zola, or if I have an idea of maybe something else we could do, then I might sell him because, I mean, literally we've got Neymar and Messi right now, which is unbelievable. I don't think there's too much better players there. Like, look at that from Messi. If I can do that in the weekend league, if he can hit me with some clutch, like wizard left foot, like amazing shots that he's got, then I think it's going to really help us out. But yeah, like what a amazing player. This guy was good that I was playing against. I have to admit, and he ended up getting his equaliser on the 76th minute, or in the 76th minute, but I was able to get a late goal in this match. Griezmann just sort of like bends it round. Griezmann, we know how good his left foot is. It's not quite as good as Leo's, but and a good little duck from Messi there. I only just noticed that. He sort of ducked underneath it so that he didn't didn't deflect the ball and become offside or something. But right at the very, very end, I just sloppily defended, and 3 minutes into 2 minutes of extra time, my opponent does go ahead and score the equalising goal. It doesn't really matter, but unfortunate. But if you look at the stats, maybe you could even say that he deserved the win. So we're still chilling around the same mark for our skill rating. I'm pretty sure that even with like this amount of rank points, I would probably be fairly safe at rank 2. But like I've said in previous weeks, rank 2 or rank 3 doesn't bother me. The rewards are as equally as good in each category. So yeah, it literally doesn't matter about where we finish in Rivals this week. So without even knowing it, I completed 2 out of 3 for the UCL group stages objectives. So, of course, I'm going to open those packs for you right now. And the last objective was for me to score using a UCL player from La Liga and score with a UCL player from Serie A in the same squad battles match on professional difficulty, which... obviously Messi counts as a UCL player and he's from La Liga, so that makes that part easy. We end up getting ourselves a board player from one of the packs from the objective, and it is Colombian striker, which is of course going to be Radamel Falcao, I think. I forget his first name. I should have just called him Falcao. But he's a duplicate, untradeable, but the one that's already in my club was tradable, so I can put that one on the transfer list. So I didn't have a special... Well, I had Rugani as a blue from the Serie A. But I didn't have a striker or anyone that was half decent that I could use for this final objective. So I went and bought a Zapata, scored a goal with him, scored a goal with Messi, won the squad battles match, and ended up getting myself the overall reward, which is a Prime Gold Players pack. So that's pretty decent, isn't it? Now... we open the small Electrum, and it's small Electrum, so I don't think many rares, and it's half silver, half gold. So obviously don't expect anything from this one. So we're not going to get anything, really. But what I want to ask you guys is, what is better? And this is where this episode gets nuts, man. What's better than packing one Messi in an episode? Look. Oh my god. Oh my god. I trolled ya. I trolled ya. Can you imagine? Can you even imagine if we were to pack 2 Team of the Group Stage Messis in one episode? No. Extremely luckily, we pack ourselves a Lautaro Martinez in the Prime Goal Players Pack. So the Team of the Group Stages that I've packed this week are 2 of this guy and a Messi. So every single time I've packed a Team of the Group Stage, it's come up blue, walkout, Argentina. So every single time I've been Messi trolled, apart from once where I actually got him. But yeah, we've got an untradeable Lautaro now, which is nice. I don't think he sells for very much. So like it's not the craziest of pulls or anything, but obviously at this point, I will not be complaining for a few weeks about my pack pulls. I just genuinely can't, right? That's nuts. So my thought process, right, is like this. Let's say we don't want to use Messi for the entire year. We want to be able to flexibly have a different right winger if something cool comes out along the year, or we want to change our team up. That would mean that doing Player of the Month Messi would be a mistake, because it would probably be a couple of million coins worth of sinking into untradables, and I'd feel like I have to use him. Having this one, I could use it for as long as I want, use it for the next set of icon swaps, first owner objectives or whatever, and then sell him whenever. You know, he's going to get a Team of the Year, of course. He won the Ballon d'Or, so I would assume that this one will come down in price. So we would be, the longer we held on to him, the less we would get for him. And at this point in time, we could sell Zola, and with the 300 odd K that we've got, we'd have about 1 million coins to spend on one extra player like Zola, but someone different. So that 1 million coins is kind of where we've been at for a while now, and it doesn't quite get you the Kenny Dalglish, the Del Piero, the whatever it is that I want. However, if I decided that, yeah, we'll use Messi for the rest of the series, he's a great player on this game, I could do the Player of the Month by selling the current Team of the Group Stage Messi that I've got, which would hopefully free up some coins. Now, we don't know the price of this SBC yet, but let's say, for example, it was 1.4 million coins to complete that SBC, and I could sell this one for 2 million. That would be a net profit, right, of like 600,000 coins. And then I could sell Zola, and I'd still have a 96 Messi, and I'd have about 1.6 million coins to work with, which means that we could even bring in a Kenny Dalglish or someone else that's epic. Do you know what I mean? So there's things that I'm trying to think of at the moment as to what would be a wise move. So you know what? We will wait and see. I'm also going to base that on what Team of the Week I get, like what red picks I get. Do I get any good packs again tomorrow? I mean, you never know. We could pack Messi 2 episodes in a row. So we'll see until after our rewards. We'll see what the Messi SBC requirements are. We'll see if players start to shoot up in price or come down in price, and we'll make that judgment call then. But one thing's for certain is that we will have a Messi for this weekend league, whether it be my first owner blue or my first owner La Liga Player of the Month, depending on what we do. But guys, yeah, what an episode. I know there's going to be some of you out there that are maybe a little bit upset that we packed a Messi. I can't do anything about that. Hopefully a lot of you will just be happy for me, happy for the series. You notice that I pin a lot of your comments and I respond positively to when a lot of you guys pack these good players. So I hope that maybe, you know, you'd feel the same way. And you could do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. That would be brilliant. Of course, you know, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll post some pictures of my player bio with him and stuff throughout the week, and you guys can see how we're getting on. But most importantly, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. I will catch you tomorrow with my weekend league rewards. I mean, it can't get better than today's episode, so I'm guessing it's all downhill from here. Peace.